Alright, welcome back to the next part of today's episode of Art Time, where we're going to continue with this drawing right here. Got the background outlined, and now we just gotta do the coloring, shading, texturing, and finishing up the entire drawing. Yep. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, now then, if I could just grab this freaking thing here. We just got to get some of the background done with. Theoretically shouldn't take too long, but we'll see what occurs. I don't exactly know what I want this to look like. Like golden pillars would look cool, but I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I guess that's fine, right, Cat? Why are you playing with some random ass piece of whatever? Stop it. Alright, where are we? Whoops. Pillar number 1. Don't you scoff at me? And we got some more of this over here. Maybe a little bit more brighter. Okay, that works, I guess. Pillars number 2. I guess I could probably just call these pillars. Sure, why not? I don't think this is going to take as long, but we'll see what happens. It's got a relatively decent amount of things that we have to get done with here. But, we'll see how long this takes. I mean, you already know how long this took by looking at the time of the video. Should take a little bit, around 2 hours maybe. Depends, really. Alright, so there's the pillars done with. Or at least the pillar's little indentation in the pillar themselves. Now we just gotta get the next part done with, and that is the wall. This is the wall, right? Yeah, this entire thing is the wall. Except there's a window there. Oh, yeah, window. A stained glass window, but a window nonetheless. I have an idea on how I want to go about doing that, but for now, let's just focus on getting a few simple things set up and done with. Yep, Windows number 1. Alright, so stained glass should be relatively easy, just light colors. I don't have most of this taken care of, do I? That's fine. I can fix that up a bit. What are you messing with? Freaking dumbass. What are you doing? Where are you? Alright, there's another window. I guess I could probably just copy this now, since this is all going to go under the same window. Probably going to have a nice yellow whatever. I didn't mean to delete that. You didn't see what I deleted, so it don't matter, but I didn't mean to do it regardless anyway, so yeah. Anywho's and wits. Number 4. Don't know how long or how much color differences we're going to use here, but there's a decent amount. Stained glass windows, you know what I mean? Yes? Maybe we should use some light green, blue, whatever that is. Sure, I guess. Why not? Why is the if not? Nice stained window with like light coming off of her. And now this is set up in a way to where it stays inside of there, while the rest of the background for Grandma Tora over here has her own stuff, where it's just going to be underneath all that. Yes, of course. Alright. I'm going to save this to the Queen's throne room. And I just gotta delete all of these little bits of swatches, and then start using some stuff here. Just gotta figure out what color I want. I want like nice deep color for the flooring here. I think the flooring is going to... Yeah. Don't work at me. I think the floor can just be the same layer. Yeah, because if this is supposed to be like the same thing, then we can just go ahead and use this as the same layer. We'll have one that's like blue over here. Number 2. One that's green. It's funny because she is royalty, but think of it like Mel Leone, if I remember her name correctly. A hard name for me to remember for some freaking reason. Where she's out in the wild, destroying animals and consuming their flesh. And, you know, basically living freely. Not living the life of a simple royal person. Only she's like 50 years older. Well, I say that, but Melione's probably like, I don't know how old she would be. I would say 30s, yeah. I don't know how old you would be either. Don't know. Depends, really. If Gwyneth is 21, her granddaughter, probably she'd be 80? Question mark? Well, it depends. Depends on how early, you know, it'd be considered normal for people in this universe to get pregnant. I guess it depends. Death is more drastic in this world with the creatures running amok. Also, I should have named that a pillow, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, the creatures in this world are a little bit more hostile than ones in our world. Obviously. Well, most of that is contributed to the Elementals Rebirth. That would probably be the blanket. The blanket's color. And then, of course, there is the fact that they're literal dragons and leviathans capable of killing people in an instance out at sea. And golems. Can't forget about golems. Yeah, them golems, they are, they're definitely something. Those golems are definitely something. So yeah, they could probably be, you know, relatively younger age for a grandmother than most. But then again, I mean, she doesn't look as young as she did once before in the past. So, I guess it could be the case. I don't know. She could be 80, she could be 70, she could be 60. Although that seems a bit too much for 60, so maybe not. Well, then again, I don't know. I don't know. Like 50, 60, relatively same wrinkles. Grandmother talking about. You don't have to worry, she's already dead. Unfortunately. So there's no worry about hurting feelings and what. You know, there's no hurt feelings. She would understand. She would understand. Matter of fact, she'd probably agree that this lady looks good for her age, whatever her age is. I have no freaking idea. I really don't. And, I mean, I am mostly focused on the age of the main characters because, well, you know, you got Domidora and, you know, Gwyneth and Ariella. Not really counting Genthru, since he's not exactly in the same boat. Wait a minute. No, that's Curtains. He's not exactly in the same boat as the others, where I could potentially draw him in certain drawing. You don't need to know what those certain drawings is, unless you already know, then in this case, well, it don't matter, because you already know. No, but, like, considering oh yeah, that's gotta be underneath, right? And it doesn't matter, because this is gonna be hidden anyways. Yeah, unlikely that we would ever draw Ganther in that, ever. Domidora, maybe, possibly, already planned, technically speaking. God. Or should I say cat? And he went, I need a walking stick. Walking stick, yeah. I don't know what color this one's going to be, like a nice brown color. Should probably be a little bit thinner, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, I'm so tired, despite the fact that I got 8 hours of sleep. Well, technically a while ago. I was 12. And up technically for like, what, 14 hours? A little over 14 hours. Still, though. Anyways, this is a box, or container. Not really a box. It's some container. It holds something. What is it? I don't know. It holds something. That's what matters. That's what matters right there. It holds something. It's a box. It might not be a box, but it's a box. Don't you worry. It's a box. It's not some nope. It's not some weird like node thing. No, it's a container. You know, a cylinder container. The word would be looking for would be cylinder, not box. But you know what? A box is containing something, and it is containing something, despite the fact that it's not box shape. Yep, that's what we doing. That's what we calling it. Don't matter. No matter too much because we just focusing primarily on trying to get this done with. On trying to get this done with. Done with. Vase 1B. Do you think I'm going to have a vase here? Probably. Yep. Vase. I'll save that. I mean, there's a good chance we might draw this again in the future. I don't know. Most of this don't matter in the back because... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this part. Right. Hold on. This is part of the tent, so we're going ahead and do something with the tent. Living in a tent in the wilderness. Beating down volcanic creatures. And searing their already seared meat. In order to sustain yourselves on meat. I gotta say, it's impressive for somebody this person's age to live out into the wilderness like so and be able to thrive. Yep, thrive. And all the other creatures are just like questioning how the hell they're being destroyed by an elder creature. At least in their mind, they'd see it as an elderly creature. Because they see us humans as creatures. Just the same as they are. It's like an intricate, advanced nest. These creatures look at this and they're like, huh, this nest is intricate and advanced. It looks very, how you say, different from most of what we do. And then one of them's like, what the hell are you talking about? We gotta avoid this person trying to kill us, and then they die. Because, you gotta get food in your system, right? And, of course, she's going to kill some creatures to get some food. What is this? Probably a bowl of spice. I mean, you can't tell, but there's like a little cook pit there, I guess. Is this what I want? No, let's look at it a little bit like red. Is this good? And a little bit less and a little bit more brown. I guess that's close. Bowl. But, yeah. Oh, this one's probably be darker, though, actually. Darker and brown. Yeah, living in the wilderness. With a fire inside a tent. Although, if most of her main ability consists primarily... oh, wait, this is spice. Of lava with smoke added to it. Yeah, I guess that's good for spice. Then, technically speaking, oh, wait, you probably should have a little thing here, like you're connected to the thing. This is probably not made out of usual cloth, though. Maybe like the curtains. Although the curtains could probably just be like a privacy thing where she like closes it. Kind of like going in like one direction. Over in that direction. Close the curtain. Close the tent, then close the curtain. 2 layers of cloth to like hide any form of scent. And we set up some like incense to dissuade wild creatures from wanting to come over to there. And also, you gotta remember that this is inside of a volcanic region. All the materials that she's collected... Did you do the thing? You did not do the thing. Or at least you did the thing, but you're behind something. No, you didn't do the thing. Why didn't you stroke the path? What the hell, man? Alright, it's good now. It's good. Anyways, as I was... Oh, yeah, and the garlics. Oh, yeah, this is where she mostly stays. They're like garlic, fire garlic. Oh, I mean, yeah, this is going to be like food consistent to this area. So this is... Whoops. It's fine. Just do this. I can just do this. What the hell kind of color are you grabbing here? Oh, right. Okay, right. Get rid of the logo. There we go. Awesome. Got my string back. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. Everything is fine. I got my string back. Okay, now we get the garlic cloves. The garlics in this region are a brownish red color. They have a little bit more spice to them. I mean, if you live in a volcanic region, most of the food you're going to eat there are more spice consistent. Goggle holder, I will call that. It will be the same as the colors here. So yeah, maybe I'll add some more spices here. Depends on how much we can get done with. This is where she lives after all, so it makes sense. Alright, this is her goggles. I guess technically... Okay, let me save this real quick. E.R. Grandma Tora's tent. I will come back to this... Well, actually, I should finish up the rest of the tent first before I continue any further into the goggles. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Alright, anywho's in wits, we got a pit in the middle. Set up in a very particular way to prevent fire from going too over the place. I mean, if you are a pyro user... What the hell? If you are a pyro user, then you shouldn't really have to worry too much about everything catching on fire because you can control the fire. I mean, with her being able to control lava, I think it's not a case of you're stuck to that one particular type. It's more like a... Whoops. It's more a case of, what's the word? You can use pyro spells, but you're more proficient in lava. However, that doesn't mean you can't, like, control a little bit of fire. So you can stop a fire from occurring. Most of this is probably just leather skin made from the creatures that you skinned. And then, like, lathered with some substance from another skin, or another creature. In order to basically just make it fire retardant. And, of course, in terms of getting all of that stuff set, you will... I should probably delete... yeah, no, I gotta cover that up with something. So, I'll cover the floor up with some black outline. Sure, why not? And I gotta figure out a good color for this thing here. For this little drawer thingy. This is where you live. You have all your stuff in one place, minus the bathroom. You could just go out into the volcanic area and do your business. Works just fine, too. Wait a minute. Why are you like that? You're supposed to... No. You're supposed to be like this. There we go. Drawer. Well, if that's the case, then I probably need to move you, too. Pain in the ass to move. Whoops. Pain in arse to move. There we go. That's going to be a little dream catcher. Unless we put the dream catcher, like, right here and have it be above that. Using feathers from some bird-like dragon. A dragon that has feathers on it. Dragon feathers. I mean, it makes sense. Whoops. It makes sense. You know, you're old and you've seen your fair share of battles enough to a point where you can just solo a dragon. Although I guess it depends. How big was the dragon? How big was the wyvern? Was it a large one? Was it a small one? God, there we go. And the wood here is probably definitely a little bit fire resistant. Fire resistant wood? Yes, of course. I mean, it does make sense. If there's wood, if there's some form of like ember trees, and I don't even remember when I drew this, but I did drew this at some point. Wasn't in this point. It had to have been before any of the video started. Ember Flats, yeah. So if you went over to here to the Ember Flats, I would say like what? Purple on the outside, red on the inside kind of deal. So, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, and that's the next drawer, and that gets that finished up. It also just could be imported. It could always just be imported. That or you travel the land, try to find certain things. Although, if you're a hermit, you probably just stick to the lands that you're in. And, you know, try to make your mark in it. To the point where the creatures living there are like, oh shit, it's that old lady again. She's going to wreck our world and then use our skin and bones as cooking utensils or food and cooking utensils. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, right? You would use the bones of creatures to try to make ivory cooking utensils. Or does that not work? I'm not sure. Maybe that doesn't work the way I think it does. Ah, shit. Also, that did that one wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I will just get the red again, and I will do a different red color. No, don't do that like that. Do it like this. We got a new way to do that. A new way to do the things that we need to do. Okay, well, before I do that, I probably should get this in. There we go. Number 4. Okay, now I can get these in. Number 5. And I need something that's a bit more white. White-ish. I don't know. Yeah, sure. You can't see it that well, but without all of that, boom. But we're not done yet. There's still some feathers, and I also want to get some smoke coming out of the pipe. So as soon as we can get that done with, we will be golden. Where's my feathers? Up more. Here they are. Alright, I just need to rotate these feathers, and I need to not go too crazy on the feathers here. Alright, just go on ahead and type in feathers 1. So if this is a firebird's feather, oh, you probably should have I don't know, your color dynamic is fine. Don't know if I want you to do that, though. Bit of an angle shitter. And maybe not too much of a diameter change. Just a small one. What the fuck? Okay, no scatter then, I guess. Still a douche. Still a douche. Unless I just do this and delete the things that are inside or something, possibly. Or just no angle jitter. I don't know. Okay, rotate that. We'll have to do both sides differently. I mean, angle jitter helps a little bit, so it's relatively unique a little bit, a tiny bit, a small bit. I guess having the feathers be a little brighter would probably help too. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's see. And we switch on over to, wrong one, this one. We just reduce your scatter, and now we rotate you. The hell's that noise, cat? What is that noise you hear? You underneath the blanket? You over there? You somewhere, right, Mimo? Where are you? You underneath that blanket? I can't tell. Nope, you're not underneath the blanket. Just wandered off somewhere. You inside of there? Why ain't you coming out? Why you ain't coming out, Cadillac? Oh, there you are. You're on top of the box. Why ain't you listening to me? Alright, it's fine. She's just sitting on the box in the other room. Not moving. Just staying there, looking at me. Staring at me with those big old eyes. Probably confused as to why I'm calling her. Alright, let's see. That should be most of the feathers, I think. There we go. Well, I probably could add a little bit more going downwards, like so. Whoops. There we go. Okay, good, great. Yeah, and there she goes. This is probably like a little water jug or something. I can't imagine you get any cool and refreshing things in this region. But I don't know, who knows? Where is it? G. Grandma Tora's tent. I definitely need to have a little bit more organization in this area. I'll worry about that later. Alright, now we work on the goggles. I'm putting this in Grandma Tora's swatch. Of course, it's fine. Most of this probably doesn't matter. Alright, and we got the back end here. Well, I should check to see what that looks like without, or on the main base, because I probably might use that. A bit redder. Number 3. Alright, switch over to this one real quick so I can get this from the back. And then we'll have the goggles be above both of them. Simple enough, really. You're not grabbing the damn goggles. How dare you not grab the damn goggles? I mean, it's fine. You know, I might have said this before, but part of me wonders if I could try to do a little, you know, at some point on the channel, a played-up series. Solo. That would be fun and infuriating, right? Doing that all by myself. I mean, I would be up for the challenge to see if I can manage somehow. It definitely will not be easy. I would just have to figure out good, what do you call it? A good rhythm to try to get things going smoothly. You know what I mean, cat? Cadillac. Yeah, these are small goggles, I must say. I think this is number 5, right? Yeah, number 5. But that's something I thought about doing at some point. Don't know when. Not sure when I could do that. If anything, I feel like it's something we could possibly do in place of, when we get to the third season of Sonic Adventures 2, where we're taking care of Chow. I could reduce the episodes to one a week, but have like a few hours, or a couple. Could be two. And that would probably take place in, I don't know, Thursday slot maybe. A played up series. It's a possibility. I would have to buy the game, obviously. I don't think it's that expensive either. Let me check. Probably like, what, $20, right? Yes? Oh no, $18. And there's a demo. But, what's the demo even? I don't know, maybe I can download the demo in the background. We could try it. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if we can become a cat, and then it'll be perfect for, Realm of the Cat. We just have, like, the freaking cat ears on, and because we're, the Realm of the Cat. I have no clue what the demo's gonna be like, but I'm wondering if it's like, what's the word? Oh wait, no, why am I doing it there? This needs to be here. Yeah, there, right here needs to be. I wonder if it's a case of you get to try out a little bit of solo mode, or you get to, like, play a few rounds in solo, or something, I don't know. It's a good thing to prepare for the inevitable future of me having to suffer through A ranks in Sonic Adventures 2. Yeah, that's gonna suck. No doubt about it, that's gonna suck. I don't know when I'd be able to, maybe like Saturdays. I don't think I'd be able to do 2 hours of that, so I would have to probably do those 2 Saturday then. Record them Saturday, of course. Okay, I need you to be underneath K? Yeah. So that's something we can do in the future. What is a demo? I'm going to look this up. What is the... Oh, come on. What is the demo exactly? You're not going to tell me what the demo is. Oh, it's in my library, right? Where the fuck? Oh, yeah, uncategorized. Oh, what is the demo? You ain't going to tell me what the demo is? I don't know. I guess we won't know until we try that out later. Yeah, there's big goggles and very small pinholes. How does that help? I don't know. But it works for her. Maybe it's like panoramic, and you get like an entire viewpoint. It's like everything is clear, right, Cadillac? What are you going berserk for? What are you trying to not let me pet you? Oh, you scratch your head. Now you're in purr mode. Alright, perfect. There's the goggles. Grandma Tora. Alright, good. Great. I might add a little bit more stuff here. We'll see. This most likely isn't going to be uploaded until tomorrow. In which case, I will probably sacrifice my hour of Paint Maze to focus entirely on the story. And if I finish the story early, I will spend the rest of the day getting a little bit of Paint Maze done with them. Story's probably going to take some time still. I don't know how long. The story usually takes the entire freaking night. It would be great if it didn't, but we do want to keep it relatively good, right? We do want to do that. We do want to try to keep things relatively smooth. And whatnot. I wonder if that's a controller game. I think it has controller set up, if I remember correctly, so I could just probably get the PS5. I think it's already connected, actually. I haven't played it since. I've been mostly focusing on creating. Got the drawing for the event that I'm doing on DeviantArt. That seems to be so far that... Whoops, almost opened up Minecraft. That seems to be so far the only drawing of the event, but I don't know. Maybe people aren't using the hashtag that I have set up. Or I just don't have any influence. What's this? Oh, I already got that in favorites. Alright, let me look at his stats. Also, let me see. Yeah, that's still showing. It wouldn't make any sense for it not to be shown. Let me go to my post real quick and see if anything's changed. No, nothing's changed. Still the same 8 votes, because nobody freaking participates in anything. I don't know why. I don't understand why my influence levels are shat. But they are. They are shat. It's like shite, but with, you know, an A instead. Shat. Oh, that would be shate. So I guess shite without the E and the A replaced with an... or I replaced with an A. Shat. Yeah. My influence shat. Trying to, like, replace... My influence is shit. Oh, shat, I mean. Is shite. Is shite, yes. Is shite. I feel like that's a perfect meme right there. Is shite. It doesn't make sense when you say it out loud, but is shite. It's like is shit with a heavy emphasis on a question mark. Is shit. Like the no bitches, no shite. No bitches, no fooling. Oh, masturbation. Yep, I mean, if you do it right, that's all you really need to, you know, satisfy that particular craving. But there are some particular cravings you can't satisfy without some assistance. God, why the hell are we down this route again? I don't freaking know. Anyways, is shite. Yes, indeed. Saying this while we're talking about this lady over here, who probably doesn't even know the first thing about sexual stuff, because she has the mind of a child, despite being way older than Genthru. Way older than most of our cast, actually. I forgot how old Genthru was, but I think like late 20s, so she's definitely in her 30s. Doesn't know what sex is, it doesn't do it. You can think of that might be unfortunate, but I don't think she has a care in the world. That's a good thing. She might be asexual, or she might just not have the mental capacity to understand what any of that means. I wouldn't say she's slow. She's just very childlike, keeping that childlike wonder. She definitely has some form of ADHD, that's for certain. Oh, that's probably one thing that a lot of people can relate to her with, is ADHD. I mean, if you've read the episodes, episode 3 mostly, and I guess a little bit of 4, you see that she does get distracted very often. Talking about the bandage, trying to like make a lesson, but then gets distracted by something else, narrowly avoiding getting hit by a knife, or struck. I don't remember, I think it was a knife. My memory is shite. But I think it was a knife. They tried to stab the queen with a knife. But they couldn't. Because they weren't prepared for, you know, the power of ADHD. I mean, at the end of the day, she's royalty for some reason, despite her shortcomings in ADHD. So she's overcome her constant instances of distractions. So that should be inspirational, correct? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. I think I have ADHD too, but it's been so long, and I was a child, that I don't even know if I actually did have it. I was put on freaking, I don't remember what the drugs were. I think one of them was Risperdal. One of them gave me these, which actually turned out fine because I actually like these, surprisingly enough. So hey, win-win for me. All the other guys out there with boobs are like, this is bringing down my masculinity. But not me. I don't care about masculinity or any of that shit. Because it's too much effort to try to keep up with society's standards. So fuck society. And fuck, what was the other word? I think it's just society again. Fuck society twice. There we go. Yes, fuck society. Y'all understand what the Joker meant? I hope you do. If you're in a society where you're constantly living paycheck to paycheck, then fuck society. Am I right? Yep. The rich get richer, and the moderately decent off people start to get poorer now because everything is getting more expensive. I think we're doing fine finally after so goddamn long, because now we're getting like name brand cereals, not like store brand. Got Cinnamon Toast Crunch and then Fruit Loops and then Apple Jacks. I think we finally got out of that slump. Christmas really did hit us hard. I had no clue how we're doing so far. I'm not keeping up with finances. 26 and not keeping up with finances. If anything, I can consider myself lucky to not have to worry about that shit yet. Oof. Still a pain in the ass, though. Can't get anything you want because of certain instances and nonsense with the way money is being thrown at certain things. It's insane, really. I only got like the gist of it because I still don't really fully understand it. I mean, I understand that a lot of shit's expensive. I understand that in order to live, we need to pay for frickin' water and electricity. What I don't know is the amount that we have to pay. I don't really need to be telling you this stuff, but, I'm just giving you an insight of the things that I don't have to worry about. That's basically how I have any frickin' time, is that I don't have to worry about that shit yet. Actually, I hope I don't have to worry about that at all. I hope I can go my entire life without having to file taxes myself. Basically, to have somebody else do it. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? 26 and I haven't done a single bit of taxes. I've got others to help me with that, thankfully. So it might be in my name, or I might be the beneficiary in the name. I don't know. Maybe I'm included into it because I'm contributing to the rent. Despite my despise for this job, it is helping us stay afloat in this shithole of a house. Yeah, I mean, the only shithole is the goddamn freaking everything breaking. The basement, the bathroom. That is especially tragic. I've stated how many times I hate this bathroom that we have. The dang old floor's rotten. Going rotten to the goddamn dirt cellar. Goddamn freaking terrible living situation, right, Cat? Wish you had more room to run around in. Can't do that with the dogs. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I feel like even if we do get to the point where we're like, oh, good, we have now paid our own taxes. I'm like, I still don't feel grown up. My ambitions are still alive and, rolling. Wait a minute. Ah, yeah, you are one. I would say you only grow up once your dreams are all dead and buried, and you want to wish for the sun to just explode. And, if God comes to call you to his kingdom, just go on ahead and go on a genocidal rampage. Take all them sons of bitches when you go. Hey ho! Hey ho. God, just funny sayings. You get what I mean. Anyways, yeah. Where were we right now? I guess talking about stuff. Talking about other stuff. Talking about... What were we talking... How did we get to this conversation? I have no idea. All I know is we've got ourselves a nice set of stuff going here. Yes, a nice set of stuff. A stuff of nice sets. Sets of nice stuff. I don't know. I ran out of things to talk about. Wonder what that demo is going to entail. I can't imagine the demo is going to allow me to play, like, maybe it will allow me to play, like, up to the first star or something, so I can, like, get into a groove and see if I can do it solo. Maybe. I don't know, probably. Hard to say, really. Or maybe it's a timed demo or something. Could be. If we're playing it solo, then I guess that would be fine. Just see what a session of that would look like and whatnot. I have no idea. But I've seen most of it, at least on Cinnamon Toast Ken's channel. And that's a mess, and they were still able to manage. So I don't know, maybe solo-wise I can manage. Possibly. I go for something simple like burgers. All I gotta do is cook up burger, take burger out the thing, cook it up, and then bread and plate. I feel like the only issue here would be to try to figure out how to, wash dishes and clean the damn floors by myself. Or we just deal with it. Could just be a case of we deal with it and hope we don't have to worry about it too much. That would be a pain. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, we're just one cat, right, cat? Sitting down. Sitting in that cat's sitting down position, loaf mode. Where I can't see your legs. Well, I can see your legs, but I can't see your arms. The cat's in the most perfect sitting position if you can see neither their legs nor their arms. Right, cat? That's how you know the cat has entered nirvana. Whatever that might be. Okay, did I get everything here minus the gloves? Just need to make sure. No, I didn't. I didn't get the dream catcher. I get the dream catcher first. Wait a minute. God dang, you weren't supposed to be... Wait, why were you... You weren't supposed to be under that. God dang it. Mother... Son of a... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can fix it. It's an easy fix. It's a simple fix. And that's where that will end. Yeah, there. Good. Great. Wait, shit. Fuck. It's fine. Again, like I said, it is fine. I could just do this. Or not. Okay, now I can do that. Most of the top here don't matter. No. Yeah, like that. Is that good? It might not be good, because I think the selection is a pixel. Of course it's a fucking pixel. I really wish it would revert back to 0. God damn it, and now I'm on a different layer. I really wish it would sometimes keep me on the layer I am working on. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine. It's fucking fine. Good. Great. Okay. Most of that is fine. Go to the drawer now. Good. Great. Is it fine now? Did we fix it? Is the problem solved? Wait a minute. You dick nugget! You shit stain! You jackhole! It's not fine. Oh, fuck. It's not fine again! It turns out it was not fine. I did not go over to the layer I was supposed to go over to, and then it turned out to be not fine. I should have seen that coming. Should have seen that. Should have been like, you know what? How much you want to bet I'm going to forget to move over to a different layer? And I would have won. I would have bet against myself. When in doubt, bet against yourself because you're usually always going to lose. And again, if you... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Jesus, it's fine. Kitty fucking cat. You know, like how we say Jesus fucking Christ, the cats say kitty... Or the ROTC cats say kitty fucking cat. Because you gotta thank the cats. Because the ancient cats are like considered the cats. But you are. Except orange and white and, you know, able to shoot a kunai dagger out of your mouth and conjure up a lightning storm to basically beat the shit out of something while they're blinded by the darkness and lightning. And also just be able to pull out giant golden coins to award your the new generation of ROTC cats with, to basically just incentivize them to do shit. As their incentivization, giant gold coins. That's how they get anything done within that universe. Oh, right. How did I forget about this pit? I'm going to forget so many things here, it's going to be annoying. You would not imagine how many freaking layers I had to do for the Trixie drawing. So many things that I could have forgotten, but thankfully didn't. Thankfulness. Alright, I gotta do a little bit of stuff in the pit. And now I need to do the goggles. Shouldn't take too long. Although it is about to be an hour, so we'll see what we need to get this done with quickly. It's not like this stuff's gonna get posted immediately. So I could just get this all uploaded and ready to be sent out when the time comes. Right, you are a different one. I don't know what this is going to be. Can't be cloth. Ah, shit. Well, I'm still on Grandma Tora Swatch, so this is perfect. See what I freaking mean? I'm forgetting some things. I guess here. What goggle is this? Hey, I just grabbed that. What am I saying? I already grabbed it. I didn't already have it. Okay, so we are on O. Well, let me just go on ahead and check this right here real quick. Make sure that this is where it needs to be. Okay, good. OP. Well, you probably need to be underneath that, don't you? I would have to take a wild guess. I'd say yes. Good, great, fantastic. Alright, now I'm going to go on ahead and shade this bit in. Let's go on ahead and get some of this shaded in. Yeah, go out, damn it. And now we get this done with. I honestly can't wait to get the next episode made. I'll wait till March, though. Then after that, I gotta come up with 6 more episodes. It's gonna be fun to see what I can come up with in the next 6 slots. It is definitely interesting now. I can come up with a significant amount of plots. And it's easy for this series because it's less of overarching arc. Well, let's save that. It's more episodic. We already know that. It's just we're on the introductory arc. Now we're about to get to the episodic stuff soon. This one should probably be a bit more shadow-like. Like so. Shadow here. With a nice, thicker highlight here. Now we'll go to midtones. Is that everything there? Well, if it is not everything, I'm going to have to just come back to it later. After I get the texture done with, I want to get some smoke inside of the area. You're probably going to be 3, and you're going to have some triangles, I think. I think most of this area is going to be triangles, but it's going to have 3, so it's not too ingrained. It's ingrained enough to where it's faint, but still noticeable. You know what I mean? Well, I hope you know what I mean. Wall's going to be, triangular. Both the back end of the pillar. Yep, there it is. I'd say 5 would be good. 5 to get a decent amount of the triangles there. Now we go to the back. Get that triangled. Then we go to the wall. Get that triangled. Is this acute or obtuse? I don't know. Sounds like you're being obtuse. What did you just say? That's not his voice. What did you just say? Obtuse. I'm saying you're being obtuse. 30 days in the hole. Or am I being obtuse? I don't know. I don't remember how that went. And I can't do his voice either, so I will give up. I'll give up. That's it. I give up. Alright. So you got the bed here. I should probably need to. Nah, it's fine. It's 5. Nothing too big. Nothing too showy. I mean, if you control the fire, you won't have to worry about everything getting caught on fire. Or if it's made out of a certain silk that's fire resistant. Similar to Inuyasha's cloak. There's some creature in this universe that has, like, silk. Like maybe a fire spider that she moralized to grab its sack. Excavate the spider's sack in order to acquire the silk. Removing the sticky properties. Maybe not spider, maybe like a caterpillar creature. Probably? Maybe? I don't know. I don't quite know. Could be. It could be. But I don't know. But I guess it doesn't matter in the end, really. Because it's not something we'll probably talk about. No, that's a curtain, you fool. Although I think the curtain could probably stand for some of this. Wait, no. Gotta get the other curtains bits like that, too. Okay, now we go to the walking stick. I hate it when I think I think I clicked on the thing, but it's like, nah, you just release the mouse button a millisecond as soon as it moved off the thing. Like, not even a millisecond. Like, a millisecond of a millisecond. You remove the mouse button onto this layer instead of the one that you want to select. Which is weird. It's annoying. Not weird. It's annoying. Of course it's not weird. It's infuriating. It's stupid. It shouldn't be like that. It should be on click. Why is it not on click? Holding the mouse button down. Not on click. It's on release. Why is it on release? Why is it on mouse button release? And not on mouse button click? You may never know. Wait a minute. What did I do? I did something stupid. I did something stupid? I did the drawer. Oh, that's good. I somehow... Okay, you know what? So my main dream catcher. And I pressed the freaking curtain somehow instead of this. I wonder why most of it didn't freaking change because you decided to be an asshole and click on something I didn't want you to click on. See what I mean? Prime example of annoyances. Now you're probably wondering how the hell this is staying up. Well, the metal here is very resistant and is not that malleable. So, of course, it's able to stay consistent with everything. And, I guess it's the best way to... It's ingenuity. Yes, ingenuity. Tents are simple to build, if you know what you need to get to build them. And she knew what she needed to get to build them. So much so where it doesn't look like it should stay up and have, like, shelves on it, but it does. Don't question it. This grandma's seen the world. She's traveled the entirety of Etheria to try to uncover the mysteries of the Elementals Rebirth with her own crew. But to no avail. They were never able to figure out the mystery. They were never able to solve the mystery. And this mystery might never get solved. Who knows? There could be a medley of reasons why the Elementals' rebirth occurred. Nobody really knows. Everybody's just out there wandering around trying to do some form of, like, finding it. But they wandered the entirety of Etheria, and they still never found the cause for the event. Enough to probably map a lot of it out. Even those foolish enough to go into World Dragon territories, risking life and limb to try to find it, and such dangerous reasons. Even the distant Alpines, some people are crazy enough to go into such a dangerous area. Areas are already dangerous before the Elementals' rebirth. It's even more so dangerous now thanks to the World Dragon turning on everyone. I don't know if I said this before, but I will say it now for the record, and for everybody to know. Yes, before the Elementals' rebirth, the World Dragons were once peaceful creatures. But something occurred in the Elementals' rebirth to make them become more hostile. Okay, I think I could... I know this might look strange, but I think I can do this. Put a spice. That and this. And cracks. There we go. Alright. We're almost done with the texturing portion, which is good. Texturing doesn't take that long, and we've been at this for over an hour. Not bad. Not bad, I must say. I should be able to get this done with before 3 o'clock. Or before 4 o'clock, I mean. It's already past 3 o'clock. God damn it. See what I freaking mean? I just went over the background instead of going to goggles. I'm sure there's something there to, like, tell me how to, or to change. Well, maybe not in this version of Photoshop. You've seen the version. If you've watched GameCrafter, you've seen what version I'm using. It's a pretty old version. A pretty old version indeed. Bed. It's a bed. A bed it be. Okay, cool. Great. Just a little bit more shading there. I could probably put a little bit more textures on the garlic cloves here, just a little bit. Good, great. Okay, but we ain't done just yet. I guess I could probably get like a nice smoke coming out of this, being a nice darker color. What the hell's she smoking? I don't know. But she's smoking something. She do be smoking something. Problem is, it's Well, I guess if we have it set in a way to where we have the smoke, the smoke here, and don't have it pass too much of the area. And she smokes from this side, obviously. Okay, I gotta make sure to have this above the Queen of Nature. At least for this instance, so the smoke doesn't get affected by the shadow. Got two completely different people right here. One's a bit more childish. The other's a walking badass. But we all like the Queen of Nature for who she is. Just a lovable little goofball, giving Genthru pains in the chest with all of the heart attacks that she keeps giving him. All those heart attacks, where you turn around one moment, and then the next time you turn around, the Queen is just gone, nowhere to be found. Like, even in an area where it's like completely desert and open, you like turn around, and the Queen is just off somewhere, and you're like, "My Queen, where'd you go?" And it's gotta be very stressful. It's probably why Genthru looks a little bit more older. Not just because of the fact that he is somewhat older, although 20-something, late 20s isn't really that old. But primarily because of the fact that the Queen of Nature is just out there doing God knows what. Or Hestrena's knows what. Goddess knows what. I don't know, I feel like most of them would refer to the goddess. Most of them refer to Hestrena than they would to Archasius. Because let's be real here, Archasius is only worshipped by the members of the cult. The Dark Mages, the ones that worship Hestre's teachings. And his teachings are not good. They are, not good. I mean, they're good for those who want to be evil, but they're not good for everyone's health and whatnot. I guess what I could do, I don't know if I'm gonna put, okay, no, the shadows need to be underneath that, you fool. I don't know if I'm going to put anything into that one area. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna have, I might, it probably isn't gonna be that bad. No, don't do that. Okay, so you don't have a lot of shadows, just a little bit of shadows. And get a little bit of goosebumps just seeing the Queen of Nature looking so regal. And obviously this scene here signifies something important. And in the title, An Adventure Together. And we got somebody up here, old wise person, that's going to lead our adventurers off into greatness. One who once attempted to uncover the mysteries of the Elementals Rebirth. It only makes sense for them to go to her. Because, Grandma Tora definitely has some experience. I think she might be the only Tora who tried that. Because I'm pretty sure William was his name, I think. And the mother had just taken the role of parents, stay-at-home parents, or like rulers, instead of, going out of their ways to try to do greatness in terms of uncovering the Elementals Reborn event. The Elementals Rebirth. I know I probably could have called the series Elementals Rebirth, but I like Elementals Reborn better. Because obviously we got the entirety of Etheria right here. You get little chunks of the continents and whatnot. What was it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think it was 6. I don't remember if the one on the right side is its own thing or if the distant Alpines are its own thing. They could be. They could be their own thing. It is definitely strange. Because if you look at our world, we have like basically 2 major continent islands. Not continent in terms of like, because North America and South America are basically like, continents. But in terms of, one giant mass of land, we got 2. I guess Australia, but I think Australia is more of a large island than it is a mass of land. Which is good because that means there's not a whole lot in terms of, like if you want to like colonize the entire thing, it's not going to take as long as it would take to colonize the entirety of like, let's say, freaking North America or something. Also, I think this needs to be a little bit brighter because you're blending in with the shirt, and that's not good. Or maybe the shirt could be a bit darker. Yeah, that works. Where's my shadows at? Take me to the shadows. There we go. But, Etheria has got multiple large land masses. Not only that, but it's a flat world. With edge dragons preventing people from just jumping off the edge. I mean, it makes sense. You jump off the edge, you go down, and depends. You might like slide. No, what are you doing that for? I didn't know I can just press Alt and grab the colors. That's a good quick access thing to learn. If there's the way I could incorporate that with the way I do things here. Might not work. Might work. I don't know. But yeah, there's a significant amount of land masses. It's not a case of like, this is one side of the continent, this is another. No, it's one huge continent. You could probably do it like East Panama or West Panama. North Panama. And there's no South. Unless this is considered South. Unless you want to consider this is South, this is West, this is North, and this is East, and this is Central. If you want to really try to separate it, then that's how you'd separate it. Although, yeah, we don't have double, which is fine. It doesn't need double. It really doesn't need double. It truly does not need double. All we need is just our 6 main island continents. It's the name of the continent islands. The big islands. That's the names. And some of them have, like this is the distant Alpines, for instance. It is a part of... Okay, let's make this easier on my brain and just open up the map real quick. I have time to spare. Yeah, we got Terra Morte, Morti or Morte, Morti, don't know what that's called. Then you got the distant Alpines, and then there's, of course, these areas separated by names and whatnot. Yeah, Terra Morte, Pamaner, south, west. West is cold, oddly enough. East, desert, central, north. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. South Pamaner would be the forest and the arids. West would be the tundras, Arctics, whatever. Central would be the entirety of where the World Tree is, and then this side over here, more of the plains. And then you got the wetlands, a part of it as well. Unless that's considered south, just 2 separate souths. And then there's a desert in the east and a lot to the north. The north is definitely a little bit more intricate in the way that's set. And most of this is just like biome-based stuff, right? Big biomes. Isn't that like what most of the world is? You got like Torden, Konartuk, Differworth, and Longsatara. Such painful names for me to try to state. And just like we got the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, there might be more, but I can't remember. We got the Volcanic Ocean, the Glacial Ocean, frozen seas, basically its own thing. The Death's Ocean, or how dangerous this particular area is. And then you've got the Arid Ocean and the Deep Western Ocean, which is just all ocean there. Don't forget, it is pretty freaking big ocean. This is still pretty ginormous ocean. I don't know what the distance would be, but maybe think of it like North America connecting to Egypt would be probably like here to here, right? Maybe? Because despite the fact that it is flat, despite the fact that Etheria is a flat planet, I think its, size still somewhat tries to spam about the same distance. Maybe a little less than Earth, but it still tries to keep relatively the same distance. Which is good. It's good, good to have. Kind of, somewhat, so to speak. Anyways. I just realized something. I should have fire here. Ah, Tarzan, make fire. Tarzan, this is fine. Tarzan dying again. Weird. Tarzan getting deja vu. Tarzan could have sworn Tarzan died already. But I guess Tarzan's dying again. I don't freaking know. It's the Tarzan Miss Vine thing, and I'm just making it even more. Why am I making it even more? I don't know. Yeah, so you got like a little fire pit in the middle of your tent. Nothing too massive. But you got a nice little fire pit. I think the fire should be a bit brighter, don't you? Okay, maybe not that bright. Maybe a bit more redder. Less pink, more red. And I don't want to go too far upwards. So I could probably go to. Where's my shadows at? Or I could just go to smoke, because I can see the smoke, as opposed to the shadow. More fire. Warrior needs more fire, badly. Not too much. And I can probably add the smoke in. And this will be your... Despite the fact that you're not necessarily going to be pyro, I'm going to try to remember to make you magma. Or lava, I should say. Same thing. Or not. It might not be the same thing. It probably isn't the same thing. But you know what? That's fine. You got a little bit of smoke there. And now to get some embers inside this place. Don't know how I'm gonna do this. I could probably just do this and, no, wrong one. This one. And just invert so that we can go in this side. And get some embers. But these embers don't burn down anything because it's all fireproof. Wait, shit, this is the wrong one. I need to grab this thing. How could I grab the wrong one? Oh, and you need to be... No, you are that. You're just not showing as much as you probably could. Maybe make you less dark. Oh, wait. I just remembered. Damn it. Other dynamics. There we go. Mostly avoiding her face so that, you can still see some of her face. I should keep that there, actually, because I think I'm going to need it now. Because now here's where things are going to get a little bit complicated. I'm going to add in the fog. We're going to see how long this takes. I'm going to save this again, because I don't remember if I saved it, but I'll do it again. Then I'm going to go over to the fog. I probably should prepare this for the lights. You can't see what I'm doing, but it's fine. Alright, I'm going to inverse. We're going to have two different fogs. Gotta try to figure out what kind of fog I want here. Yeah, that makes sense for you. Maybe a nice magenta? Just about. And it's funny how it's kind of going down to most of that area down there, which is pretty funny. And then there's the fog over here. Now the question is, what should you be? More yellow, or should it be more orange now? Or should it be pink? Pink looks pretty cool. Reverse, reverse. And then we go to dark blue. Or we go dark teal. Yeah, dark teal and dark blue towards the bottom. Or we could do... Okay, I guess I didn't need this. Because, well, let's see. I could do a nice orange here. Or a lighter orange than that. Go back to here and have a little bit more. Or maybe yellow here now. Yeah. There we go. Man, that looks weird. The layers that I'm looking at here, just seeing the way that looks. Don't know why. It just does. It's fine though, because it makes this look good. Despite the fact that the layers themselves look weird. Like, if I were to go on ahead and make this 100. Yep. Yes, indeed. That's fine. Alright. Wait, no, don't deselect. I'm still working here. Now we get some light rays. Switch over to lighting. A nice sun shining down on this there lady. This there, that there lady. On thar lady. Twir. Yep, there we go. I will switch between two so that I can stay on this layer. A nice... that probably should be bigger. I'm going to be honest with you, this should probably be bigger here at least. Whoops. Okay, good. Now we go to the other one. Light glow. And then we're going to need to revert. Unless I could stick on this and then we revert to the other one. So I have to make it 50 and overlay. Yeah, like a nice light glow amongst everything here. And now we move on over to the particles. Should be easy enough. And delete some of the things we don't need. I think I'm going to have some bubbles here for you. Just as we have embers there for you up top. We'll have bubbles there for her down below. Okay, now we switch over to flares. Light the flares. Inverse, go to this, and here we go. There we go. And I'm going to have some bubbles. I'll use these. Yeah, I could use those. I need you to give me other dynamic. Yeah, I could stay. And then we get some big bubbles in here. bigger than that. Maybe don't go that far out. So don't go that far out. Do overlay. An overlay at 70. Okay. There's still more to be done here with the effects. I'll get the effects done with and I'll contemplate if I want spices here. Because I don't know where else I could put the spices. Unless I make small containers. Well, hold on. This is the effects, right? Okay, just need to make sure. Okay, now we do the shadow rays. Should be easy. Should be easy enough. I don't even think you're gonna have that much in the way of shadow rays. Don't you like it when the freaking system is barely able to handle the amount of effects that you put in there? Trying to zoom in and it just is like, nope, gonna just fragment. All of a sudden. That's how you know you've been doing this right. Alright, now we go on over downwards to, nope, wrong one. To here. Get the shadow rays here done with. I don't know how much there is for me to get done with here, but it's fine. Yeah, there isn't much here for me to get done with. Some shadow rays on here. I did want to try to show off a little bit of Gwyneth, but I didn't really have a lot of space here to work with, so that's fine. Trying to show off a little bit more of the characters here, but I couldn't. There wasn't enough space, and I want her to be, like, shown more, so this is fine. I don't even think there's much in the way of the background here that can take shadow rays. I'll try to find some, and I did find some. I succeeded. I succeeded in finding some areas for the shadow rays to take into effect here. Alright, no, not light. Well, yeah, maybe light orange area. I feel like that would probably look good for some of this in the back here. Yeah, look at that. And we'll get like a yellow area. Golden. I think I got like multiple yellows, but I only really use one. I guess there was a time where I needed to have like a much more vivid yellow. Because this is one of the yellows. And I don't use that. I mean, I could probably find a place to use that, but I don't really think I need it. I don't think I do, at least. Hard to say, really. Oops. And this upper side's got so much already, we probably should try to get a little bit more of anything else here. Let's get some teal to try to balance the thing. Some darker teal. Less darker. And some on the queen as well. Some on the queen as well. Light purple area. Don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see. Or probably could put some here. Alright, and now for you. Yours is gonna be different. But I might be able to use some of the similar things that I've got already. You got nice little fire glow. Oops. You'll need a blue area for most of the back here. Maybe not that blue. Just about. And get some teal in here. And I already got a teal layer, but this one's going to be different. Trying to make it a little bit more night-like. What are you doing, mouse? I don't need you screwing up on me. We might be able to get to use that little yellow. One of the yellows, at least. Yeah. Show off like a nice little vivid glow effect. I might be able to get a magenta somewhere around here. Oh, it depends, really. I guess we could have magenta down here. Yeah, I'm taking most of that. I think most of that's fine, as is. Now here comes the interesting part. How is the sepia going to look? I have no idea, but you know what? It's fine, because I can start working on it right now. I kind of like that for most of the beginning, but what if I have not too teal? What if I did this, and I have this for the bottom? And then we switch over to this scene. And let's try to figure this out. We might have some yellows. Too yellow. Too bright. Ooh, that one might work. How about some orange? I also like the way that looks. You know, yeah, we'll stick with that. Looking at that further, it looks, I don't know, it looks good. I can't explain it, it just does. Okay, good. We did it! Yay! I should have a line going through here, shouldn't I? Well, okay, hold on. One of the things is gone. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna make a copy of it. This is a copy, don't worry. And I'm gonna delete... Oh, wait, no. You fool. You fool! And then we delete the top side. And more of the top side. And that. And this. And that. And everything but this. No, I said everything but this. Wait a minute. Did I delete the thing that I didn't want to delete? Probably. I probably did do that, didn't I? I'd say maybe I move you out of the way, but I don't think that's going to work. Let's try that again, real quick, and try to delete everything that we don't need. And now we got our line. What is this line? What are these lines? No, I don't want this. I don't want that. And I don't want you. I just want this. Grab everything, delete. It's just this line. It looks like a mess, but it's fine. Because it's what we need. This is where we can have like a little divider here. Divider. How big is this divider? I don't know. 250 is too big. 10's too small. 50. 50 could probably work. Or maybe have it be vivid lighting. Oh god, what's happening? I can't change. I can't. What? Why can't I change? Oh, because I'm stuck on this, apparently. I was stuck on that, but now I'm not. Now I'm going to get another divider. Make it vivid lighting. X. X. Okay, it did work. No, not that size. 20. Might be too much. I'm not sure. What if I made this overlay instead? And what if I made this overlay as well? What if I made this vivid lighting, not overlay? No, that wouldn't work. What if I made this normal? And this vivid lighting. Guess it doesn't matter. I guess what I could do then is this. Actually, yeah, wait, hold on. Grab the wall. That's not the wall. There's the wall. Endless possibilities. Yeah. And the dividers be shaded in with different instances. And let's try, actually, yeah, let's see what vivid lighting looks like now. Still terrible. How about overlay? Wait a minute. Oh, because you're overlay, right. If you're normal, I guess you being normal doesn't change much. Overlay? You know, I don't know. I just don't know, Fred. I just don't freaking know. I do kind of like the overlay a bit more, though. That being vivid lights and this being overlay. Yeah, sure. We can keep that. Okay, cool. Great. Fantastic. I got a little bit of time. I will put in a couple of spices. I have doth declared that the spices shall beeth placeth. I need to go to Grandma Tora's tent, however, so I can save the spices, what you call it. I don't know why the paths can't have the same name. I don't understand why. What's so different about the paths that they have to have their unique name? Layers can have the same name. Why can't paths? Well, I guess it doesn't exactly matter. It's not like I have thousands of paths anyways, like I do with layers. What are you talking about? Layers are just a crutch. Bro, layers are very helpful. You got tools? Use the damn tools, man. Don't try to gatekeep using tools. Gatekeep people from using tools and stuff. Tools are where it's at. We ain't caveman, we use tools. Man, gotta use tools, man. And otherwise, how you expect us to create anything in life without tools? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We need tools. This don't look like it's right, still. It looks like it's still wrong. I somehow skewed the box, despite the fact that I hold a certain button down. I hold shift down. Weird. But okay, it's fine. It's fine, it don't matter. It does look a bit strange, don't it? So I could probably try to adjust this a little bit to make it closer to what this is supposed to look like. I don't need too many. See, the annoying part is trying to grab most of this. I could probably bring that up a little bit. Just a couple. Salt and pepper with some spice. Salt and pepper with like a bowl of spice. Why is the spice in a bowl? Maybe it's something to do with the spice in this universe where it has to be in a bowl and not a container. Where the spice lasts longer when air hits it. I know. That might seem strange to you, but that's how it probably is in this universe. Alright, so we got spice container, which I probably should do. Well, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm making this spice container instead. I probably have both of them being worked on at once right here. You got salt and pepper. That's what you got right here, salt and pepper. There we go. I guess they're going to have different lids. So you're usually going to have like a greenish lid. Well, you should be number 4 then, because if this is going to be like that, then yeah. And you're probably going to have like a reddish lid. And use number 3. good, great. Now I just gotta make the next instance here. Just a little bit more decorum, because why not? And then we have the label. Should be simple enough. Wait a minute. This isn't B. What? Why the hell? Why did I skip B? Okay, whatever. It's fine. You can be B instead. No, you idiot. And that's spice container number 5. And this spice container number 6. Number 6. Did I? Okay, good. Just needed to double check. Alright, I'm going to save this now, and then I'm going to go on ahead and switch back over to my basic bitch swatch. Then I'm going to shade and texture in these containers. Now, that's group. Go to basics. Ooh, great. Fantastic. And I should not be on shadow. I should be on midtones. This shouldn't take too long. It's just simple looking containers that don't need too much in the way of shading. We can get this done with in like a minute tops. Well, we'll see. Have you been keeping track of time? Because I certainly have not been. Spice container 1C. Spice container 1C on the other side. Have that go up. Spice container. Have that be darker on top. And now we got this. Spice container 1C. And then y'all's will have the same thing going up and down. And you will have the same thing going in this direction. And there we go. It's done. It's all done. I mean, I felt like it was less than a minute. I looked at the clock saying 3:40, and it's still saying 3:40. Which means I have not a lot of time. I mean, I expected this to take a lot of time to get done with. But there we go. Not bad, not bad. There's not too much to see in this setting over here, because of the way this is all set, but there's a bunch we could set up here, which is good. An adventure together. Their adventure finally fully begins. So, as per usual, with effects, without effects, with effects, without effects, and so on and so forth. Well, there we go, folks. Almost not even 2 hours. Nice. All right, cool, great. So, there you go, folks. Anyways, thank you all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, previous episode of Art Time over here, and hopefully this is being posted on a Tuesday, so previous episode of Minecraft, most recent episode of Minecraft, I mean, phew. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. And also, check out the story of this episode, later.